Hey, just a quick recap intro here on the follow-up video of Patoka Lake on the structures I found. First off, did catch fish on all five structures that I mapped here. The better ones did seem to be the ones that were closer to the dam, which would be map number 4 and 5 here. Couple just things to note that I don't talk about that well in the video or stress was number one. Well, the watercolor, I did talk about that. It was pretty light. It was a light yellow green. You can probably see down about 5 or 6 feet. It was a bit clearer than I was hoping for, anticipated. But because it had clearer water, I figured I'd be fishing deeper. And the other thing that surprised me was there was a pretty substantial thermocline around most of the lake, and it was mostly 20 foot. So anywhere I found structures that had right at the thermocline and around that 20 feet that broke into the channel were the best structures where I caught the biggest fish. Just another side note here too. I probably spent 90% of my time trolling, and I probably caught 90% or at least 75% of the big fish all casting. The fish didn't seem to be very active at all, so I spent a lot of when I was casting, I went right to what I thought were the contact points, and I want to say I caught maybe 4 adult fish. 3 of the 4 came casting. Um, Lost several others too. My first day was cut short from the rain. I had to wait an hour and a half when I got there at sunrise for a storm to go through, and I had things pretty much figured out on the late afternoon Saturday that the fish were on a couple of spots where I was making contact with some nice fish. So right when I had that figured out, and my plan was to camp on these spots with an anchoring position and just wait for some stragglers or to see if there was a movement. But my day got cut short. About 3 hours left of daylight. I looked at the conditions got really dark. I looked at the weather on my phone, and big line of storms coming right at me. I was gonna get nailed, and it looked like there was at least 2 hours of rain behind these thunderstorms. It did last for that. So I left the water in the nick of time. I think within seconds of me tying down the back of the boat, it just started pouring out. So my day got cut short. So came back on Sunday, and the fish really weren't moving. They were pretty much inactive. I did get a movement of fish. I was anchored on the contact point, and back-to-back cast. I got a catfish, and my very next cast is when I got the nice walleye here. So the whole point of this video is to give you confidence to fish new waters and go out there. Don't be intimidated by new waters. Do your homework on the avionics. Find these high percentage structures, as I call them, and fish them and work them. But don't be afraid of new waters. Buck always says, fish as many new lakes as you can. That's when you learn. Uh, and I try to fish at least 3, 4 new lakes each year. So once again, go out there and fish some new waters. And here's the video of the fish I caught on Patoka Lake. It had fun. It was a good time. The fish really, like I say, weren't moving really good. But I did get some nice quality fish here. So, hey, when you're fishing a lake for the very first time and you get a, big wiper and a really big walleye, it's a good trip. So, I had a good time there. Thanks for watching. At the lake, it's Saturday morning. Sunrise was maybe 10 minutes ago. So you can see it's heavy overcast. And I'm the only one at the boat ramp. Rain is scaring everyone off. Looked at the radar. A lot of rain coming in. As long as it's not thunderstorms, I don't mind. It's just going to get wet as long as there's no lightning or thunder here. But I've got with me, let me show you my maps here that we looked at. I printed out. I do an overall map, and then I got the areas marked here, like area 1, 2, 3, 4. And after I stopped filming, I looked back, and I really like this area 5 I circled here. So I think I'm at a launch ramp right here. So I'm probably going to shoot out and fish the first one closest to me, which I guess would be this number 5 here. So I'm going to work this structure here, then probably bounce over to number 3 here. So it's starting to rain right now. Like I said, I don't mind if it's a light drizzle, as long as there's no thunderstorms. Looks like a really nice looking lake. I walked out on the dock over there, and it looks like we've got some fairly good watercolor. Looks like it's a medium yellow green, just guessing off the dock. I'm in a little cove bay back here, so watercolor may be a little bit darker than the main lake, but we'll see. But looks like a really nice looking lake here. Let me get my rain jacket on, get the boat in the water, and get some lures in there. Got off to the first structure that was located on my map from the launch here, which I believe is area number 5. Heavy overcast conditions, excited about that, but not excited about the little rumble of thunder right here in the distance. But stopped raining, not raining right now. First thing I'm doing is checking out the watercolor to see what situation I have out here, and I'd say it's a light yellow-green. It's a little clearer than I expected, but that's okay. I can see the lure down at least 4 feet, I think. But I'd say it's a light, very light yellow-green. But and there appears to be a thermocline in around 12 feet or so. So I'm not sure if that's going to play an effect here, but it probably will. But I've got a 200 spoon plug on. I'm probably going to start running on a short line, checking, you know, the 8 to 10 foot range. And I've got a 3-way here. Since this lake has wipers and walleyes, I've got a spoon on here. I really started using the spoon a lot this past summer, catching a lot of wipers on it. I think it really helps. But I'm going to start working this hump. It looks like it tops off around 12, 13 feet. That's right on the main channel here. So once again, I'm on high percentage structures here. So let's get going. Got a fish. I'm on spot number 1. Did really long narrow bar, and I went a little shallower, checked shallow, and fish it. It's on a spoon because I can feel the crankbait going. It's a nice fish, whatever it is. A real nice fish. Real nice fish. Got some good weight to it. Whoa! Take a good run. Wiper? Nope, it's a cat. Ah, these cats fight just like wipers. Well, that's a nice channel catfish, though. On. Oh, it's a bass, huh? Surprised to get a bass out here. I'm still working that long bar with a real narrow finger. I just hit the north part of it. Oh, look at this, I got a double. I got a largemouth on the crank and a little baby hybrid on the spoon. Well, I took the camera down, didn't get this on film. Got a walleye now. This is off structure number 5 that I made on my map. Coming off the shallower section of it, so yeah, I'm guessing it's probably a 15.5, 16-inch walleye. Hit the spoon. Alright, look this structure more and see if I can find some more fish. Okay, well, I'm at area 5 of the map here. I caught that walleye, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes ago. A little slow out here. There was a cold front that did go through, but I didn't think it was going to affect things that much because it stalled just south there, coming back up as warm front. And we still have some, you know, pretty decent cloud cover on and off here, but I caught that walleye right almost at the end over here. right off the channel there. So I got the boat spot locked right there. I'm gonna fan cast it right over there. See if I get anything. All right, I didn't have the camera running. I wish I did. I went to the casting position on spot number 4, and bam! This thing fought excellent on this. Got him on the casting spoon. You can see it's still in his mouth there. Nice hybrid. Nice wiper here. Awesome. Awesome. This thing really put up a good fight on this ultralight with this little, let me get him out over here. This came on spot number 4. I think the fish may be starting to move here. See that casting spoon I was throwing, and it hit pretty close to the boat. But that's a solid 5, maybe even a 6-pound wiper. Nice fish. Let me get the lure out. I don't know. That's it. This thing, I bet you, is 6 pounds. It's really heavy. Nice fish. I'm gonna get a picture of him, but let me get him back in the net here. Beautiful wiper, man. I got him off of my map number 4. I wish I had the big camera running, but I took it down and it came off the hump, right? Oops. Right there, this hump. That's where I'm spot locked right now, right there. All right, man. Let me get a picture of this guy, let this guy go, and get another cast out there. Yeah, 6 pounds. 3/4, 6 3/4 pounds, 6 pound 9 ounces. Nice fish. Oh, hit right as I was reeling in. Oh, I lost him. Come back. Oh, I gotta fish. Hooked up on the cast. This guy hit it pretty good. Nice. Pretty sure it's a viper. Slow down today, but catfish. Where's my wiper? Got a nice walleye on. Oh yeah. Oh, got a tank walleye. Yes. Oh, that's how we do it. Just got that catfish and just got this beauty walleye. Look at that on the blade bait. This thing looks like it's got to be 25, I'm guessing. Let me measure him. Oh no, 27 and a half. 27.5 inch walleye. Look at this tank. Casting the blade bait right here in the contact point. Patoka Lake. Love it. 27.5 inch walleye. Love it. That's what, doing your homework ahead of time, going out there, fishing high percentage structures. got a nice hybrid, lost a couple nice hybrids, and got a nice 27.5-inch high. Beautiful. Do your homework. Look at these maps. Find these high percentage structures and go out there and catch some of these. Beautiful. Let this guy go. And as Casey would say, we're gonna get some more.